Thanks so much for tuning in to Big Sky Football Media Day, everyone, right here at Northern Quest Resort and Casino. Alex Eshelman, your conference host and reporter. Joining me now is first-year head coach of Northern Colorado, Ed Lamb. Coach, how's it been? I mean, I know you're not new to the Big Sky, but being the leader of Northern Colorado, how's it been?
I really hadn't realized how much I missed being the head coach, and so it's really been a dream come true all over again. You know, I aspired to be a head coach many years ago, and don't regret any of my decisions and my time at BYU, but I'm having so much fun right now with the boys at Northern Colorado, and family transition was really smooth. Everything's going well.
What are some of those things that you missed most that you didn't realize before?
I think having an overall impact on the whole team. You know, as a position coach, even a coordinator, I think you have fewer relationships. They're a little closer, and you know, I like having those close relationships too. But I really missed being able to move throughout the whole team. I feel like that I had the ability to talk to each player on the team, the ability to influence the success of each player on the team, every coach, their families. It's a responsibility that I take really seriously and cherish it, and it's a lot of fun for me.
One thing that stuck with me when we were talking a few months back, when all the coaches were at our Big Sky headquarters having meetings and such, you said that my first goal is to gain the trust of the players, create that bond. How have you seen that develop throughout this offseason?
Oh, thanks for that question. Yeah, it is. It's I made that the objective of all of our staff, but I wanted to be clear. You know, I'm not like a trust fall exercise ropes course guy. Like, to me, it's the unscripted moments where we get to know players on a personal level, kind of away from football, and it's hard to predict when those are going to happen. And not enough of them have happened yet. You know, I'm looking forward to bus rides. I'm looking forward to team meals, and so much of that. There are so many more opportunities in the season. I'm looking forward to.
One player I want to ask you about is David Hogue. Obviously, he was out last season due to injury. He's back and made such a big impact in 2021. What are you hoping to see from him this upcoming season? And just overall, when you look at the defense, who excites you the most?
Yeah, I'll give credit to the previous coaching regimes that have come through there. There are still players on the team from Ernest Collins' tenure. David's one of them. And, from Coach McCaffrey's, obviously they did a great job. I think there are good players at UNC. You won't find me saying this is a time for rebuilding. It's going to take a couple of years. That's not part of how I'm cut. And I believe in our players' ability to be successful right away. David, my main objective for him is to be healthy. He wasn't quite ready to go in spring practice, and so that's still somewhat of a question mark is how he will get into the system, become a complete player. But that's goal number 2 is to help him. He has elite pass rushing ability. That's been proven. Our goal is to make him the most complete player we can.
Offensively, Jacob Sirmon brings so much leadership, just veteran experience in being a transfer from the University of Washington. Didn't play the full season last year, but he's back for the full year. What are you most looking forward to when watching him lead this offense?
Well, Jacob's a pro, and he approaches every single day in a professional manner. The way he works in the weight room, the leadership that he brings to the team, the way he interacts with me. He called me right when I got the job, and just not grubbing for playing time or finding out if he's going to be the starter or anything like that. Just wanted to introduce himself and congratulate me on the job. And I've said it many times. He has all the skills to be a professional football player. And if he's not, hold us accountable as coaches, because it's our job to help each of these guys develop to their highest potential, and I believe that's his.
You've been through many fall camps at this point between your time as a successful head coach and as an assistant coach as well. What is the one goal that you want to see accomplished prior to your season opener with the Bears?
Well, I'm a firm believer that the major determinant to our success is how hard we try. I think that's one of the beauties of football. Is talent's important, and we certainly have to have a requisite talent level, but it's how hard we try. And so that's what I want out of fall camp. I'm not a team activity, water slide, movies guy. We're going to try.
I love it, Coach.
Yeah.
Well, we're really excited to see you lead the Bears this season. Really appreciate you having you on the show. And stick with us. We're going to have a couple of the Northern Colorado leaders up next.